What is up, Theta homies? It is your boy Justinpacete back again with another Theta token video, another Theta token update. Just a friendly reminder before going on to the content, if you're new to the channel trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, please hit that like and subscribe button. Check out all the links down below in the description for all the links I post in this video, as well as staking your Theta tokens to my Guardian node or staking your TFO tokens if there's room to my Elite Edge node. In the making of this video, I believe it's full for the Elite Edge node, so check out the Guardian node. Either way, it helps out my channel, help out the Theta network, but overall help yourselves out. Earn as much TFO passively as possible and utilize it however you want on Theta Drop, Open Theta, any of the subchains on Theta network, or just withdrawing it back to your wallet. Going on to some of the news today, it kind of is just a little more on the asking ChatGPT on the future of Theta network, so I feel like that type of information is very helpful and beneficial because of that large language model that ChatGPT has to provide any information that's out there and then provide us our answers. That was also just posted by another individual, looks like, who is on the Theta community, but I will give him the credit in the next few moments. Starting here on X though, we're going to see that Watcher Guru posted, Justin, Elon Musk is exploring blockchain use in US government efficiency push, Bloomberg reports. You can see the date as here. Going on to the next Watcher Guru post, just in, Elon Musk Department of Government's efficiency meets with public blockchain reps to evaluate their technology, Bloomberg reports. I don't necessarily know which organizations or companies he has met with. Of course, I'm gonna hopefully think it's Theta Network. I feel like they branched out a fair amount in the academic sector, just a small splash I would say in the business, like for the Las Vegas Knights, Liner, and Jam Coding are the first few things that come to mind. We already know about the universities in Oregon as well as Michigan, and then in addition to South Korea's university. So just hopefully we shall see as to those developments. Hopefully things we'll see in the next few weeks. It's kind of hard to say. I'm just hoping that, of course, that Theta just pulls through. That's the reason why I'm making the videos. That's the reason why you guys are watching the videos. So going on to a little bit more onto the content as to what today is going to say. Right here, just want to highlight again the big update with Theta Network is the Tree of Thought research paper, which enhances large language models for solving mathematical problems like Sudoku. Framework involves adding a prompter agent, a checker module, memory module, and a TOT, Tree of Thought, controller. In order to solve a given problem, these modules engage in a multi-round conversation with the large language model. The memory module records the conversation and state history of the problem-solving process, which allows the system to backtrack into the previous steps of the thought process and explore other directions from there. So as you can tell, I feel like that's just a huge update because you never know when you make mistakes, when you have to go through. I don't know if coding is an example. The best way is like when you enter a code, or maybe coding is the best example. When you are coding and then you make an error, you have to go back in your work, otherwise it's not gonna be able to process the solution. I am not a coder by trade. I am a nurse full time, so that is just the best example that I can think of for those who are coding or using that type of example in your daily life. Put some thoughts in comments if you think that's true or not. Going on to a couple more of the things I want to show you guys. This individual posted, they are sitting here reading Theta Network speculation around the NVIDIA's edge computing, chatted with GPT, and got some interesting answers. You can see this post was a little older, December 19th of 2024. The other ones were a little more recent. So this chat GPT answers is from this time in 2024. So just a couple of the questions. I'm not going to read all of these answers, but just a couple of the questions and conclusions. Well, the first question was, will Theta Network play a role in offering computational power to future large language models, AI and entertainment, CPU, GPU processing, and data storage? Theta's potential role in these areas would depend on the evolution of its technology, partnerships, and community adoption. It would also require further development to tailor its existing capabilities to meet the specialized demands of AI, large language models, and advanced entertainment technology. Another question was, keeping the previous answer in mind, is peer-to-peer data distribution a logical solution to decrease the cost of maintaining centralized physical data distribution centers? Peer-to-peer data distribution offers a compelling alternative to centralized data centers by leveraging the collective power of distributed nodes, reducing costs, enhancing scalability, and improving performance. As technology evolves and the demand for efficient, cost-effective data distribution grows, peer-to-peer solutions will likely play an increasingly important role in the future of digital infrastructure. Would it be illogical for the timeline for peer-to-peer blockchain data distribution to be integrated into enterprise data delivery? Here's just a nice little time frame, so I'm going to include these kind of sections. It shows you current to 2 years, 2 to 5 years, and then 5 to 7 years, 7 to 10 years, and I believe that is all for the timeline. But for those who wanted to look those a little more in depth, you are more than welcome to freeze it while I'm going on to the conclusion. Overall, while some early use cases are already in play, full enterprise integration of peer-to-peer blockchain data distribution distribution is likely to evolve over the next decade, with mainstream adoption expected in the later stages as technology matures and regulatory framework stabilizes. Who in the peer-to-peer blockchain data distribution sector could potentially accommodate the demands of the scaling enterprises data demand. So here are just some of the other companies that you can see here. I'm gonna just of course just highlight Theta Network, and then just the strength of it, the high performance in content delivery, low latency, and extensive partnerships in the media and entertainment industries. So here's just a couple, and then I guess I should also just hover over a couple more here. So here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the considerations for the enterprise scaling. The conclusions overall, these platforms were already showing strong potential, will need to continue developing their technologies, partnerships, and compliance capabilities to meet the growing demand of enterprises. Their success in scaling will depend on how effectively they can address enterprise needs for cost reduction, performance optimization, security, and regulatory adherence in decentralized data distribution. Do any of the blockchain hold approved PANs relevant to the required types of large-scale data delivery? Regarding Theta Network patent activity, Theta Labs, the company behind Theta Network, holds several patents that are directly relevant to decentralized data delivery and streaming. Notably, Theta has granted patents related to decentralized data streaming and delivery, edge computing. These patents positions Theta as a strong player in decentralized content delivery, particularly for media and entertainment. You can see here the other ones, I'll just highlight a couple. So it looks like Filecoin looks like has generally open source and have not filed any patents. This other one does not have any patents. This other one also has filed patents primarily around the decentralized storage and data encryption methods. This one has not had any patents or not in the patent space. This one as well, number 6, is open source. Number 7, it says develop proprietary tech, but like many in the sector do not hold patents on their core innovation. So the conclusion of this is that among the mentioned platforms, Theta Network stands out as the one notable portfolio of approved patents directly addressing large-scale data distribution, particularly in streaming and decentralized content delivery. These patents could provide Theta with a competitive edge in enterprise adoption, especially in sectors like media, AI, and entertainment that demand robust, low-latency data distribution. Other platforms, while highly innovative, tend to favor open source development without pursuing extensive patent protection. This open approach encourages widespread adoption and innovation, but might leave the networks less shielded against direct competition. For enterprises, prioritizing patented proprietary technology for legal and competitive reasons, Theta's patented technologies offer a distinct advantage. However, the broad availability of open source solutions also presents opportunities for customizability and integration without the constraints of proprietary licensing. Could Theta's patents be relevant to the global distribution of all digital data? Here's just a little bit more information, but just going on to the conclusion. Theta's patents are indeed relevant to beyond video streaming and could play a transformative role in the global distribution of all types of digital data. By leveraging decentralized blockchain-based peer-to-peer networks, Theta can offer a scalable, cost-effective, and secure solutions for enterprises looking to optimize data delivery on a global scale. This positions Theta as a potential disruptor not just in media, but in broader digital data distribution markets, aligning well with the future of the decentralized and edge computing technologies. I believe there's a few more questions here, but just seeing here, like here's another one, just some more solutions, some more questions that were listed here all together. Just a couple of the key enterprises for Theta Network as well: Google Cloud, Sony Europe, Samsung, Binance, Blockchain Ventures, Creative Arts Agency. So you can see the relevance for why each one is listed with each company, but I guess a couple of them I'll highlight is Google's involvement as a validator signals strong enterprise confidence in the Theta's technology, and Google Cloud's infrastructure enterprise expertise aids in the optimizing network for availability and performance. And another one I do want to mention is Binance. Their role provides a strong support for Theta's liquidity and exposure within the crypto community, enhancing network security and stability. And just overall with the Creative Arts Agency is to influence the media and entertainment sectors, supporting decentralized solutions for content creators and distributors. So you can see that there is just continuous growth for Theta Network in some sort of manner. They are, it looks like, in the forefront when it comes to any kind of patents filing, and just to have the overall market like feel a little more trusted, especially when it comes to legal suits, things like that. It kind of makes sense to me, my own opinion, but put some thoughts and comments down below what you guys think. Feel free to go over this. The links are down below as well, but I do want to highlight at least the conclusion conclusion for Theta Network and the importance for it. The conclusion: Theta Network has all the essential components to be transformative force in the enterprise AI and digital data distribution landscape. Its decentralized model addresses critical pain points like high cost, scalability, and security, making it a viable alternative to traditional data delivery and cloud services. By leveraging edge computing, blockchain, and a robust incentive structure, Theta is well positioned to disrupt the way enterprises manage and distribute digital data on a global scale. As the network continues to grow and integrate with mobile devices, its impact is likely to expand, driving further innovation and adoption across industries. So just leaving it on that note, like I said, there are all the links down below. You can look at all the questions more in depth and the answers in more detail if you'd like to, but that's all I'm going to hold on for this video, just so that it doesn't get a little too long for some things that people definitely need a little more time on, in my own opinion. But overall, if you enjoy the content, learn a little bit something about Theta, please hit that like and subscribe button if you are not subscribed yet. If you're an OG viewer and subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you are trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, that's what I'm here to do. If you're trying to stake your Theta tokens, check out my Guardian node. If you're trying to stake your TVO tokens, if there's room, check out my Elite Edge node. Either way, help out my channel, help out the Theta network, but overall help yourselves out. Earn as much TVO passively as possible and utilize it however you want on Theta Drop, Open Theta, any of the subchains on Theta network, or just withdrawing it back to your wallet. Until the next Theta video, until the next Theta update, guys, it is your boy Justinpacete, so try to keep up. Alright, deuces.